Hey guys, how are you doing? So as you know, I am Joanna Daily. I mostly talk about God in this channel, but I actually do have two other things that I do like talking about. So the three main focuses of my channel are God, goals, and guys. So most of my videos are about God. And so I do want to make some videos, more videos about goals. And then today is going to be my very first video about guys. So I want to talk about dating and love and like and all that stuff. And so anyway, I want to have my first video about guys today. So I want you to picture a guy that you have a crush on. So if you're already dating someone, then think about that boy. If you are not dating right now, then think about a guy that you potentially would want to date. Maybe you have an interest in this person, or maybe he has an interest in you and you're kind of deciding if you want to date him or not. If you are not allowed to date, then of course respect your parents and don't date. If you are allowed to date, then you want to go with it wisely. And so I'm going to give you a little tip about what to do if you have an interest in a guy and you might be interested in maybe dating him or having you'd be interested if he pursued you. So I do want to have one little caveat. So the purpose of dating is to find out who you're going to marry. Not that you're ready to get married tomorrow, but you do want to date people that potentially you could marry someday. So Christians, you always want to date other Christians. You don't want to date non-Christians because their focus is not God. Their focus is on the world. And so your focus should be God. And so you would want to marry someone one day that loves God as well. So that's the number one. But number two is if you do like a guy and you might start to date him soon and you kind of decide if you want to date him, what you can do is take a Bible verse. I'm going to show you which one. It's in 1 Corinthians 13. We call it the love chapter. And so that's the one that says love is patient, love is kind. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put the boy's name in that verse to see if he's someone that you should be interested in. If he's crushworthy, I should say. So I'm going to read the chapter just the way it is in the Bible. And then I'm going to read it again. And this time you put that boy's name in there in place of the word love. So love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Wow, that is a really high standard of what love is, but that's what God calls love. And so it's really important that if we want to be loved by a guy one day and marry him, then we should pursue a guy that has those qualities. So I'm married to a guy named Shane. So I'm going to read this verse again and I'm going to put Shane's name in there. So if when I was interested in Shane before we started dating, I actually did do this. I put his name in these verses and I was like, yeah, Shane is this thing. And so I was okay with him pursuing me and asking me out and us dating because I knew that he at least had the first step of being compatible with me. So let's do it again. Shane is patient. Shane is kind. Shane does not envy. Shane does not boast. Shane is not proud. Shane does not dishonor others. Shane is not self-seeking. Shane is not easily angered. Shane keeps no record of wrongs. Shane does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Shane always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Shane never fails. So I do want to also say, of course, none of us are perfect. If the boy put your name in there, of course, you're not going to be perfect at every single point. But the point is that you should be striving towards that. You should try really hard. You shouldn't be living contrary to what these are. You should not actively say, I'm going to be impatient and that's just the way I am. So that's just how you have to accept me that way. No, God calls us that we should be love. So we should try to be patient. We should try to be kind. We should try to keep no records of wrong. And so I hope this was encouraging to you, and I hope that you guys do consider doing this, putting the boy's name that you have a crush on in these verses. And if he doesn't match up, then you know that he's not really the one for you. And so you should just, move on to the next one. I know it's easier said than done. But yeah, so I think this is also really encouraging, that if you have a crush on someone and he does match this, then that's the first step towards a relationship, I guess I should say. So I hope this was encouraging to you, and I hope that you use this in your own walk. Maybe you can share this principle with a friend, or even just send them this video. And I hope that it helps you in your walk with God and in your pursuit to one day find the husband you're going to marry. And of course, you may not find the person you're going to marry in middle school or in high school, and that's totally fine. But the people that you do invest in and that you have crushes on should be walking with the Lord, should be having Jesus first in their life, just like it should be for you as well. If it's not the case, then I would recommend praying a lot about that and having God reveal to you in your life how you can change, so you can be aligned with God as well, that you can put yourself in these verses and you won't be super disappointed. Of course, we will always disappoint God because we are sinners, but hopefully it can help you on your journey. So I will see you in the next video. I'll see you here, there, or in the air. Bye!